Hey guys, BrickQueen here with the Funko Pop Captain America Civil War collection. Let's go ahead and check them out. So here are all 11 of the figures out of the box. Now there are some special exclusive versions of some of them that I didn't include here. These are just the standard 11 that you can see on the back of any of the boxes like this. Let's see, there they are. And we do have Giant Man back there, which is awesome. We will get to him in just a minute. I'm going to try and go through these in the order that they are on the box. So we have Captain America first. He is number 125. And I don't know if you've noticed already or not, but they are all bobbleheads. Even Giant Man is a bobblehead, which I think is kind of cool. Most, if not all, of the Marvel figures are bobbleheads, which is cool. This version of Captain America has his shield on his back, which I think is kind of cool. It's just a different version of him, basically. But I'm glad that they changed it up a little. It's not just the same one in a different box or anything. So we have Captain America. Then Iron Man is number 126. And they always do a great job of detailing his armor. I think it looks really cool. And of course, he is a bobblehead also. You can see lots of detailing in the back on the armor. Just looks really awesome. I've always liked Iron Man. I think he looks really cool. And then we have the Falcon. He's number 127. And this one, now the sticker came off of my box. I guess before I even got it. I don't think it ever had a sticker on it. But this one was a Hot Topic exclusive. But that was just to get Falcon at all. It's not a special version of him. It's the only version that I know of anyway. But anyway, here's the wings on the back. They look really awesome. I love how they designed it. And this stand is kind of made into him. I think you could probably take it out, maybe, but I'm not going to try because I don't really want to break it if it's supposed to stay there. So, anyway, but they did a good job detailing all of his armor and the wings, and even his goggles look really cool. So there is the Falcon. Just kind of set him back here. And next up, we have War Machine. He's number 128. Of course, his armor is a little similar to Iron Man, which is perfectly okay, given who he is. But he looks really cool. Love the detailing on him. They even gave him lots of detailing around the wrist there. You kind of see it looks really cool. And there's the back. He kind of a little bit has the gun on his shoulder. A little bit. Or maybe it's supposed to be where it would go, I guess. Not really anything there much. But I guess that's where it's supposed to be. But anyway, that is War Machine. And next up, we have Black Panther. He's number 130. And there's a special unmasked version of him that I have. And then there's also a kind of a glittery version of him that was available at Walmart. I was never able to find that one. But there is at least two different versions, two other versions of him that I know of. But really good detailing on him. You can, if you hold it just right, you can see all the detailing in his armor or his outfit. I know it's all black, but you can kind of see the lines in it, and I think it looked cool. Looks like a really cool character, and you can see a lot more detailing in the face because you have more of the silver there. But that is Black Panther. Next up, back here in the back, if I don't knock anybody else over, we have Agent 13 here. And she kind of looks like she's just kind of wearing regular clothes, but it is cool that she comes with a stand. They've started doing that with a lot of the female ones because they tend to have trouble standing. Usually they have a lot of hair and it makes them heavier, so they fall a lot if you don't have a stand. So I'm glad that they did go ahead and include that. Lots of detail on her boots. Surprising they put that much effort into shoes. But anyway, that is Agent 13 there. Let's set her back here real quick. And next up, we have Black Widow. Let's see. There she is. She's number 132. And of course she has some fairly decent detailing on her. I think they might could have done a little bit more with her, but I mean, it's not a bad figure. I just think they could have done a little bit more. And she's really heavy, lots of hair, really, really heavy figure. But again, she comes with a stand, so you don't have to worry about her falling, which is really nice. And they did a good job on her hair, at least. It looks cool. So, that's Black Widow. And let's see, next up we have Scarlet Witch. She's kind of hiding back here, but she's number 133. And so we have 11 total for the Civil War pops, which is kind of a lot for one line. But anyway, they did a good job on her. I like her outfit. I like the one she wore in the movie a lot. I think it looks really cool. And they even have her little fingernails painted black. It's kind of cool. They put that on there. And again, she does come with a stand also, so you don't have to worry about her falling. And it doesn't seem like they really had to put a lot of detail, too much detail into her, because her jacket kind of covers most of her. But, I mean, they did a good job on the jacket, so I'm not going to complain. I think it's a good looking figure. So, that was Scarlet Witch. Next up, in the middle, this is Crossbones. He's number 134. And there are at least 2 other exclusive versions of him. And I have the 2 that I know of. I have both of them. There may be more. But anyway, they did a really, really good job on him. I think they put a lot of effort into detailing around his hands. That just looks really cool to me. I mean, you can tell how much work they put into this. And it just looks really, really well done. And you can see the back and detailing on the other side. And of course his mask is painted really well. Looks a lot like him. And if you have the exclusive versions, there's one that is a battle damage version where his mask is partially tore off. And then there is another that is completely unmasked version. So that's kind of cool. And last but not least, we have number 135 back here in the back. Giant Man. He is a 6-inch pop, but he is still a bobblehead, which I wasn't sure if they would still make him a bobblehead or not, but I'm glad that they did. I think it looks really cool. And I may be mistaken, but I think I have every version of Ant-Man that they've made into a pop. Now, there's probably some exclusive version missing somewhere, but I think I have most, if not all of them. So, if you want to see every version of Ant-Man and Giant Man in a single video, let me know in the comments below, and I will get those out and do that for you guys. But I love this figure. I think they did a really good job on it, and I'm glad that they decided to make Giant Man. I wasn't sure if they would to begin with, so I think they did a good job on it, and I'm really glad that they made it. But anyway, this is number 135. That was the last of the 11 Civil War pops. I have no idea if that's the biggest line that they've come out with all together like this or not, but it is a really big line regardless. So let me know your thoughts about all of these in the comments below. Let me know which one out of this line is your favorite, and whose side did you pick? Were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.
Click here to check out more of our recent videos, and don't forget to subscribe!